Yeah.
We're gonna come back and fucking 10 wins until we stop. You heard it here, boys.
Yeah.
10 wins until...
Okay, wait. I just have to give a shout out to Jenna because she literally just tweeted now. Best quote from the podcast. This has been the worst podcast so far.
Jenna's on it, eh? 2, 1. 3, 2, 1.
What is up, everybody? We are live with the Skrmiish weekly snapshot. That was an extremely coordinated initiation of the podcast, which you can expect every week.
1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3.
And inside of it is a video, and if I...
And we are here with some Warzone. What's up, guys?
What's up?
What is up? What is up?
Why play Warzone, you might ask? Succumb to the pressure we have.
Okay, why do I have an MP5?
It's warm up.
Oh, this is gonna be a fun podcast.
It's fine. Good lag. Dude.
Yeah, they were pushing, dude. This has been a terrible start.
There's another guy rotating around.
Is there a lot of bullet drop with the sniper?
You know what you're using?
Oh, fuck.
I molotov myself.
Oh.
Damn it.
Oh, I'm down. You stole my kill. Oh, behind me. Fuck.
No! God, please, no! No! What the fuck is this game?
Getting third party in this game is like watching the new Star Wars trilogy.
We're getting very, very comforting words from our editors. You guys getting pwned, to quote one of them. And then the other one says, I heard they won't stop playing till they have 10 wins tonight.
It's true.
So that was confidential information in the office, and he kind of leaked it. So he's under performance review next week.
Ooh. Just catch me up. What are we on now?
Just talking about the BAFTAs and kind of the disconnect between critics and users.
Oh yeah.
Especially when it comes to games.
I'm down, boys.
Well, I think there used to be a time. There used to be a time where I would use that shit, like look at a review before I, go buy a movie ticket or whatever. But that's definitely not the case.
What can be nominated is a big difference. There's a difference between an inclusion and forced inclusion.
Yeah. Well, the big problem with the Oscars now is they should just stop calling it the Oscars and call it the Netflix Film Festival.
You know, the E3 tweeted out, these companies, dude, they just can't stop fucking up. They tweet out a list of Gamer Girl approved games.
Yeah,
dude.
Oh no.
What about
What
that?
does that mean? What does that mean? A list of Gamer Girl approved games.
So girl-friendly games, essentially, because I'm not gonna lie, the list was terrible. Tetris was on there.
Oh, hell no!
Girls can only play Tetris. What the fuck?
It was ridiculous. Chess was another one of them.
No.
And it's like, oh my god.
So E3 didn't tweet it out. They tweeted out an article.
Yes.
About the woman.
So they wrote a blog piece about it and then they tweeted out their article. Yeah.
Okay, so my theory is companies very clearly assess these situations, right? Highly controversial things like this that they know is going to spark a huge reaction, but it's just before the line that gets them into serious trouble. And they get mass amounts of attention from making articles like this every now and then, which like generates relevancy.
So you think they're using a public shitstorm as like a PR move?
I think so.
I actually think you're onto something there, because we know how fucking stupid these companies are. And like they would literally think that that's effective.
They're right out here. I broke a lot of armor.
I did not like that. Yeah.
Oh, I'm knocked.
Knocked. Okay, let them push. Come to me.
FBI, open up!
I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. That's why I didn't save Oliver, because usually that happens in this game. day, wouldn't the best kind of events always be where there's like a competition or esports happening simultaneously?
Yeah.
Because that really showcases like the participation, like the big fucking stadium effect, having the fans there. Like, I get that. That shit's awesome. Right?
Yeah. So Rainbow Six do that. Rainbow Six, who have now largely been claimed as the one flippin' competitive title that listens to their player base, they release their new season updates and their whole thing on the grand final of their esports every year. And it is such a vibe, dude. Having their events, they play big. It just all their content is just tailored towards the actual players, not watchers or viewers, the actual people grinding the game. And it shows. It shows, and you feel it.
It feels like it's made by gamers for gamers, you know?
By gamers for gamers.
It's like these gamers, what happens is they get events people who are experts, which isn't a bad thing. Getting an expert is never a bad thing. But then they almost give them complete control over the event, and it loses the gamer feel.
Yeah. Where do you go, Roland?
He's right here by me, in the house, in the little house. Kill him! Kill him! Shoot him! Baby. Kill him!
Insta.
Nice.
Hey, we killed someone, guys.
Woohoo! No, dude. That felt good, dude.
Content, boys. Content.
Clip my single kill. Clip it. Montage time.
A few moments later.
Like, as a lower employee, wow, this is a really terrible mistake, why are we doing this? But to get your word heard is just very hard. And what happens is...
I'm sniped. And Oliver keeps going for his loadout drop.
But there was a section there on like why play in the industry, and I think a lot of it has to do, at least the reason I got into esports was because of the value that you bring being in esports. And I think that's the real value of a pro player. You know, we talk about like all these people, all these mainstream guys not understanding the players and the BAFTA hosts. I mean, really what you should have is everyone in organization eventually, and this is what it will be in 30 years time, all comes from a gaming background who understands the game, because it's such a critical kind of skill to have. Well, it's not critical, but you at such an advantage. So that's a real key that I wanted to point out, is that it's not so much what you do with your pro player career, because only a few can make it. It's what you then use that pro player career to get into business or engineering or anything. And there's nothing against the work they do, and they obviously do very good work, but Dex is right, it's a slope. It's not like you wake up tomorrow and you're Activision. You know, it's just slowly but surely. You wake up one day, you have a shitty podcast.
Like it's
Don't you think there's a way out there which is the perfect company, where you've got the guys who really care and they instill the company in a way that it doesn't matter, it stays to its core, like Valve,
just
you know,
real quick,
keeping private. I think that's a company.
Look,
just invite Roland and...
Wait, what the hell? Did you guys leave my game, brother?
No, I queued on my
Dex,
own
you
somehow.
fucked everything up.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, you fucked everything.
Put it this way, the day the gamers understand the fundamentals of the money men, and the day the money men understand the fundamentals of the gamers, and you have individuals that are a combination of both, that's where you get a Valve.
Yeah, so I'm asking, do you think the industry is trending more towards that way?
No. How much have you learned since you started at Skrmiish from other things outside of your department?
A lot, but I've learned a lot in the work environment. But that's what I'm saying, is people like us, in your example, they start becoming more and more common as gaming becomes more and more mainstream.
Okay, well,
and I think you'll start getting these money men that understand the nuances of the industry.
Gamers are very headstrong. They're extremely headstrong, and they're very difficult to convince after they've made up their minds of something else.
What?
Right?
Ever.
I don't know what you're talking about, dude. When people start seeing that willingness to upskill yourself and learn, and the bridging the two types of people together, generates a huge amount of success, which it would most likely do, more and more people will start to realize that's the way to do it, and then they follow suit.
Yeah, I mean, if you can achieve that, like, you know, learning how a spreadsheet works really isn't the most difficult thing in the world. Like, gamers are a very specific archetype that people will still write books on, for sure.
Oh, on our right, on our right.
I just think it's a species that hasn't been very well.
I cannot stand the respawn mechanic in this game, dude. You have people parachuting in behind you,
Yeah.
jumping in. Oh, it tilts me. Like, I want to kill someone, I want to know that they're fucking dead.
No, the way this plays is so much more reactionary. I'm coming from PUBG, I don't like that. I want to know if I've cleared an area or killed a squad, that's going to be clean unless I see someone, you know, pushing that with a vehicle or something. Here, you can wipe a squad and then fucking frickies behind you with the axe.
Are you crashing in PUBG, Dix? I am
In
a lot
PUBG?
on the new patch.
I don't want to play the
Yeah,
new
yeah.
patch, dude. It's stuttery, the frame just dropped, dude. It's horrible.
Yeah,
It's so
they
bad.
made it worse.
Okay, 10-4 hats. 10-4 hats.
10 hats.
Simple
Yeah.
hacks, let's go. I love it.
Imagine PUBG is like a social experiment. They said like 4 years ago when they were planning the launch, they were like, okay, let's see how far we can push a game. Not listening to them. What if that was really the time?
Well, they're doing a very good job.
Restrictions on the gameplay. What's the deal with that? Why is
It's
it
an
so-
NDA. It's a pre-alpha. So you're not allowed to stream.
Why? But why?
I don't know.
Why?
I don't
Because
like it.
There might be problems. There might be user experience problems. They don't want people. They don't want streamers having crashing servers, constantly get bad ideas
That's
about
exactly
the game.
what it's gonna be.
No, it won't be, because when it releases, when the NDA lifts, it'll be much better. Hopefully.
Yeah.
You know what is awesome about that game, and what gives it the most hope in my eyes? All their servers are community-run servers. They don't have any official servers. Everything, they give you the server files. Whoever you are, you just apply and you get them. And then you can run your own server. And there's like decent customization option. Like, I think that's such an awesome way to launch a game in 2020. And yeah, I think it'll be a big reason for the game living a long time.
Yeah, I mean, we've spoken about it many times. Longevity comes from community-driven parts of the content.
Oh, well, we'll talk about the game once you guys get to play it and we don't get sued.
No,
Yeah.
we won't talk to the
This is fine.
What gives me faith in that game is the fact that everything they have is built on math and science. I can't even see, dude. I can't even see them.
Oh fuck! They're like.
Oi, boys. This has been a rough
Easy game.
podcast, may I just say.
I don't know why my game also runs terrible in Warzone, but fine. It's quite annoying.
Oh fuck! Drop shotting doesn't work at all in this game.
Your one true skill as a
Yeah.
previous COD player.
Yeah.
No longer.
Or the muppin.
Oh, yeah.
Gosh, don't joke.
like this, guys.
I didn't have time. I didn't want to ADS, dude. I didn't know what the hell this.
Gosh, another one.
Oh, I'm gonna quick scope him.
I'm kidding.
Wait.
I was kidding.
Oh. Dude, I was so keen for the quick scope. Or something I do.
Oh, he's
wanna
close,
go.
he's
I
close.
saw him when you jumped over. He's very close. I would take out your M4.
On your right. On your right. He's behind a tree.
I don't see him. You guys are stressing me out.
Whoa. That was brutal.
Maybe
Yeah,
we should
I'm also
play
thinking
some
we should-
Fall Guys. Maybe we should play some Fall Guys.
Oh, we can.
Or multiplayer. Because that's all that's left. It's actually, it's very sad that the game has now moved to a survival game instead of a kind of a competitive game that it could have been.
Yeah.
What's the latest on Halo?
I'm not too sure. I don't know when the ETA or the delayed delivery date is, but it's next year. I think they've put their heads down and gone back to work.
As they should.
Yeah.
Because they've got one shot at that.
Yeah.
Microsoft have one fucking shot. 'Cause that's-
I hope to God they're making a VR in this time. If they don't have one.
yeah, and they're like, shit. We did user feedback. Literally no one cares about Halo. They just want to play Battle Royale games.
Yeah.
Titles don't exist anymore. Only formats.
Yeah.
This is not a great game mode, though. I'm not gonna lie.
Kill
I don't-
Confirmed is one of the best, dude.
It's just not a great map. That's
Yeah,
the
I
thing.
don't like the map. I guess it's more the map than anything.
Yeah, it's not the best map. It's actually the worst in the game.
Yeah, I mean, Jimmy said the first one who dies needs to sing everything they say in the next game, and that was you, Roland.
Oof.
This is not cool.
It's fairly simple, if you ask me. And no, you can't just say nothing.
Yeah, Roland, you gotta understand.
You ran right through my strategy.
I know you two too well now. It's quite weird, actually. Please, someone say something and save this conversation.
I just want a BR. I just want a hardcore BR. Is that too much to fucking ask for, dude? I don't know.
Dennis says
Choices.
Oliver got deep and everyone ghosted him.
That you know, and they ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine.
Wait, Jenna, when is supper time? Tweet that out. Okay, let's have a hot take section. And it must like flash on the screen like, BOOM! Hot take! And then someone asks the question. Think of Twitch's reply function
Oh, I think it's
Alright,
cool.
on Twitch chat. I think it's cool. Hot take!
Someone said it's stupid. Who said it's stupid?
Yeah, I did. That was my hot take, because I assume most people would like it.
Yeah, it's
No,
stupid.
it has to be
I
a
hate
hot
it.
take that makes sense.
Oh.
Give me your hot takes, guys. And pitch your hot take to the team. Hot take.
Why
Is
did no
this
one
a map
invite
from a
Roland,
previous
by the
Call
way?
of Duty?
Abandon me.
I literally said pull us out so that we can invite Roland. And then you
Hot
guys
take,
were like,
Oliver pulls out.
"Yeah, dude, I feel like getting wrong."
You just pulled us straight out of the lobby.
Oh, stop pulling out, Oliver.
Hot take. Robert Pattinson should have gotten swole. Yes,
He is
Jenna.
swole, dude.
Is he swole? Is he that swole? He's not Zac Efron swole.
No, dude, he's pretty ripped. But that's not the main focus.
Hot take. Skirmish podcast is now Glamour magazine.
There was one part of the trailer that I was like, okay, cool, he's gonna do the voice now. He's gonna do the Batman voice.
Yeah.
And I expected, because what you're used to is like, I am Batman. I roam the streets of Gotham. You know, like he's got some thing on his throat. But
Yeah.
what he did was more, I am Batman.
Do you want to rate Batman?
Yeah, let's
voice
rate our
actors?
Batman
Yeah, let's
impressions.
rate it.
So you're saying if I touch this little red button in just the right way, there's an explosion?
Roland's one was like, I am Batman.
Okay, let me just smoke a pack of cigarettes quickly.
Yeah, one sec, guys. I'm pre-adolescent Batman.
Teenage Batman, the high school years.
My game literally, if it's not crashing, it's stuttering. It's that bad at the moment for me. I can't play. But yeah.
It's so weird that you stutter.
What fuck did you just say to me?
So weird.
That's PUBG trying to get into the BAFTAs.
That's a hot take right there.
That's a hot take right there. I'm sorry.
That wasn't bad.
That wasn't
That
bad.
wasn't bad.
Like,
That was like a solid 7 out of 10, dude. Yeah.
Okay, I'll take it.
well, that was pretty
That
good.
was not bad.
Wait. Let me get away from the chaos. Do it again. Damn.
Oh, that's the best one
Dude,
so
that's
far,
like
dude.
that's like
Straight
a
up.
that's like a 8.5. My order is Oliver, Roland, Josh, and then me because I'm the fabulous. I've been playing.
We're on the skirmish channel.
Thank fuck.
I've been playing too much Cards Against Humanity.
Okay.
Alright, boys.
Alrighty.
Are we calling it there?
Team, that was the best, worst podcast you've ever seen with a couple hot takes at the end. We'll be back next week with some better gameplay, we promise. But thanks for tuning in. Thanks for hanging out.
It's a rough day, okay, guys? It's a Monday.
Yeah.
Why did we put this podcast on a Monday?
I don't know.
He really did pick the worst day for a podcast.
And as quoted by
cheers,
Aura
boys.
Death, dumb
For the
RPG
you, the
spammers.
people.
Cheers, guys.
I have
And
recorded
perfect
2.5
timing.
hours.
Disconnected
of my
from
voice.
Blizzard servers. Nothing that's